morning. The progress that we've seen in our schools over the past 9 years, I think it's fair to say, has been nothing short of extraordinary. By any measure, our students are achieving at higher levels and graduating at higher levels, and our schools are safer and more attractive than ever before. And I think that's a testament to teachers, our principals, our administrators, parents, and most especially our 1.1 million school children. Every time we have raised the bar, they have risen to the challenge. As we all know, leading our public school system is an incredibly difficult job. 3 months ago, Cathleen Black became school chancellor after a highly successful career in the private sector, and I think she has done an admirable job plunging herself into the work, and she has worked tirelessly to learn all the in and outs of the system. And I have nothing but respect and admiration for her and for the work that she has done. She loves New York, and she wants to do what's right for the families and students that we serve. She and I met this morning, and we have mutually agreed that it is in the city's best interest if she steps down as chancellor. I will say I take full responsibility for the fact that this has not worked out as either of us had hoped and expected. But now it is time to look forward, not back, and ensure that we don't waste a single one of the 999 days that we have left. And so today I'm pleased to announce the selection of a new chancellor, a gentleman who has been part of every successful education reform we have made over the past 9 years, Deputy Mayor Dennis Walcott. Now, there's no one who knows New York City public schools and the challenges that we are confronting today better than Dennis. For almost 30 years, from the time he began his career as a kindergarten teacher through his current position as Deputy Mayor, Dennis Walcott has devoted his life to working on educational and youth services issues. Dennis's experience with our public schools began as a student. He attended PS 36, JHS 192, and Francis Lewis High School. And he is the first in his family to attend college, and he has earned 2 master's degrees, one in education and one in social work. He spent 2 years in the classroom teaching kindergarten in Southeast Queens. He founded the Frederick Douglass Brother-to-Brother Mentoring Program, and he's also spent 3 years as a foster care worker. For 12 years, he led the New York City Urban League, where I met him, and where he expanded the organization's education and youth services programs, including efforts to promote attendance, prevent students from dropping out, and develop public-private partnerships that brought resources to poor families and communities. And during that time, he also served on the city's Board of Education. When I met Dennis during the 2001 campaign, after winning the election, I asked him to join our administration as Deputy Mayor, overseeing education from City Hall. And over the past 9 years, Dennis has been a key part of all of our education reform initiatives and a leader in implementing them and ensuring their success. From ending social promotion to developing the largest school construction program in the city's history, to supporting more school options for parents, to championing our efforts to engage parents and guardians. As Deputy Mayor, he has also overseen the Department of Youth and Community Development and the New York City Housing Authority, and he founded the Mayor's Office of Adult Education, which has promoted literacy and learning in all 5 boroughs. His vast experience in and a deep understanding of the many issues that face the Chancellor of New York City schools, including issues facing diverse student populations, fiscal and budgetary matters, instruction and facilities management, the importance of school-level decision-making, and the critical nature of teacher quality and what happens in the classroom. He has been involved in our schools at every level, as a student, as a teacher, as a parent, and as a deputy mayor. His children, you should know, went to our public schools, and he has a grandson now in public schools. So I think there is no better person qualified to step into the job of chancellor at this point, and no one who is more capable of extending the process our schools have made and building on the reforms that we have adopted than Dennis Walcott. Dennis, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and good morning to all of you. It's a pleasure to be here, and I want to thank the Mayor for asking me to take this position. And I consider myself very blessed and very lucky. Me, I'm just a guy from Maine, whose parents were raised in Harlem. My grandparents immigrated from the Caribbean, and I currently live in Bristol City guy. And I've taught kindergarten, I've served on the old Board of Education. I have visited probably hundreds and hundreds of our schools, walked their corridors, held the hands of the students, and talked to the moms and dads. With my children, my grandson, we represent 4 generations of New York City public school students. To me, the great equalizer in society is ensuring that every child receives a quality education, especially a quality public education. Almost 10 years ago, I met a man who staked his reputation by fighting to gain control of the New York City public school system. And over the last 9 years, 3 months, and 7 days, to be exact, we have worked very hard to make sure we reach that particular goal. That man was Mayor Bloomberg. I'm a believer in what we do. I'm a believer in reform. I'm a believer in this mayor. But more importantly, I'm a believer in our 1.1 million students as well. The reforms as a result of Mayor Bloomberg's leadership have benefited countless students, and now I have a simple goal: to continue that progress and reforms that the mayor has made so special to all of us, to continue to invest in our parents and to make sure they are truly part in our efforts together. My grandson would expect no less. We are the greatest city in the world. Our residents expect our school system to be the best in the world. Finally, I want to thank the mayor again for his visionary and bold leadership. It has been an honor, a true honor, to be part of this team, to work with my fellow deputy mayors, to work with my commissioners, and more importantly, to work with students like these. Just so you know, these are students that we've developed a very close relationship with over the years. Right, guys? Yes. PS10 from Brooklyn. And PS10 and I, like a number of schools, we talk all the time. I go out to their school, and what have I promised you to do? What am I going to make them do? I'm going to make them marvelous. So even before this became a reality, we have a date for a week from tomorrow where I'll be out at PS10, and this is their student council, making them marvelous. Students like these are all across the city. And it's our goal together, the mayor, me as chancellor, the great team at the Department of Education, the great members of this administration, to work collectively and collaboratively with our parents and our community-based organizations, our civic leaders, to ensure all of our students get a high-quality education. So, Mr. Mayor, I want to say thank you very much. It's a great honor to work with you, and I look forward to working with you.
I understand. You know what I said. Are you happy to take a question or two on topic?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, what would you say, looking back, was it's an important hire in terms of, was there a miscalculation, and what advice would you have for the incoming chancellor in terms of dealing with the media?
Kathy and I had a conversation this morning. We both agreed that the story had become her and it should be about the students and it's the right thing to do. We both agreed, as did Joel Kline when I talked to him, that this is the right person to take us forward, and we're going to look forward. We've got to continue the reforms. We've had enormous progress over the last 9 years. Sometimes it's been 2 forward, 1 back, but that's just in the real world. That's what you do, and we're going to continue to be as aggressive as we can and to deal with a fiscal situation that I think people